Oh, YouTube, it is great to see you. Would you believe I'm 32 years old now and it's the summertime? I know, it feels good to be back recording a tier list. This time we got fruit on the agenda. What else for a good sexy swimsuit summertime bod than good old fruit? With me is my buddy Moonlit Maple. This is his tier list request and he's going to be co-commentating with me. And we're pretty much ready to go and judge. Hi, Maple.
Hello, Matt. Thanks for having me on for this.
Oh, of course, dude, of course. Alrighty, so, well, you know what? We don't have to go in any specific order. Well, you can start us out, buddy. You start us out.
Okay, I guess just like for the sake of just keeping it simple, I'll just go like from beginning to end. So like, green apple, I really do love like the flavor of it. It's been a really long time since I've had green apple though. I usually just go with red apple.
Mm-hmm.
God, actually, I forget. I think green apple. Doesn't it have like a slightly more of like a sour taste compared to red apple?
Yeah, that's pretty much how green fruits work over red fruit.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, I'm usually down for it because like usually like I'm not like too keen on like having something that's like super sour, but it's like just that hint of sour, just like it's not too overbearing. So like, I think I would probably put green apple. I think I'd still prefer red apple over it, but I'll put green apple, I think, in B tier.
I've never went over the descriptors of how we're going to rate, or how I'm going to rate the fruit. Maple can do whatever he wants. It's going to be like this. My experience eating the fruit, whether I've had the fruit in its base actual natural form, whether I've had the fruit in other forms too, like in any other sort of candy or drink or anything else. What the fruit, how versatile is the fruit is also I'm rating on. How many other options of the fruit I've eaten. Again, stuff like that. We're gonna tackle from like 5 angles of approach. There's going to be some fruit on here where I haven't actually eaten the base form, but I've eaten other processed forms of it. So Maple puts green apple in B tier. That's fine. That's fine. Again, my tier lists are like S. I will go out, or I will eat it, like no doubt, and go out of my way for it. A and B is like, yeah, I kind of like them. A is more, I would definitely like them, and B is like, yeah, they're okay. C is like, I wouldn't really go out of my way for it, but whatever, and F is like, I will never eat this again in my life. So anyway, green apple, let me finish up Maple sentiment. Green apple actually gets an S from me. I actually really like green apple a lot. It's not going to be the highest S-rated fruit, I'll tell you that right now, but green apple is great. Apple makes a whole bunch of food groups, applesauce, this and that. Apple is used in, well, somewhat iced teas, drinks, beverages, juices also. It's great. It's an easy-to-eat fruit. You just pick it up, you maybe wash it off a little, of course, all those chemicals. You wash it off, it's so easy to eat on the go. It's great. And honestly, the taste of apple never really gets old for me. There's going to be some fruits here which I like, but their taste gets old. But anyway, green apple ultimately will get an S from me.
Okay, so I guess red apple, basically same as green, just like you were saying, just like really easy to process, eat, and just I'm a sucker for really good apple juice. Just like I cannot get enough of that. Like whenever I go to Costco, I always get that huge jug of like, I think it's like the Mott's brand apple juice. And
that's fair.
God, I love that
apple juice
stuff.
is okay. It's sometimes a little too sugary for me, but apple juice is okay.
Yeah, no, it depends. It depends. But yeah, no, I think I would put red apple like a little bit higher. Like B tier, it's like I do like it, and I would be happy to have it. A tier is like I'm a little bit more inclined to get it. Like B, I like it, but I could live without it. A is just like I gotta have it every once in a while.
I see.
Like whether in juice form or like original form.
Funnily enough, the elusive yellow apple is not on this list, but yellow apples do slap. So red apple, I actually like less than green apple. They slap. They're like the perfect combination of red and green. So red, yes, they're sweeter than green apples, and the sweetness is okay. But red apples, I don't know, green apples are more plump, they're more juicy, and I'm gonna be honest, the sweetness of a red apple gets a little old, and red apples make your teeth stickier. That's also something I've noticed about them. My teeth feel very sticky after eating a red apple, probably due to the sweetness over its sour brother. So I'm actually gonna put red apple A tier. Red apple's still perfectly fine, but green is absolutely where it's at.
No, that's fair, that's fair. So then apricot, I think, okay, I've had dried apricots before.
That still counts.
And I've had like apricot jelly. Apricot jelly is really good.
It is. Apricot jelly saves apricot in my opinion, but you can continue.
No, I do agree with you because like apricot just like outside of jelly is like a bit bitter to like eat.
Yeah.
It does have some sweetness to it, but just like it's not as good. Like Matt said, like apricot jelly or jam.
It's the best. It's the
Really
best
does
form of
taste this.
apricot.
Yeah, no, for sure. So for that reason, it's not F tier, but I think I'd put it in C tier.
I'm actually going to agree with you on this, on the exact C tier. So apricot, again, you pretty much summed up my thoughts too. We're perfectly agreed here. Apricot is a poor man's nectarine, and nectarine is a poor man's peach. So yeah, that foreshadows what the tier list is going to be. But yeah, apricot gets a C tier. I won't really go out of my way to eat its natural form. Its natural form is okay, but again, its jelly form is great, but that's enough to save its entire family line of different forms it can take. Yeah, apricot gets a good old C.
Yeah. Okay, avocado.
Ooh, good old avocado.
Avocado. God. Like, I think I've tried, like, avocado mayo, which is pretty nice.
That's crazy. I've never had that.
Yeah. They have it at Costco.
God fucking damn it.
Whenever I, like, order sandwiches, like, over at Potbelly, I always go for, like, their avo turkey sandwich, and just, like... I just love avocado. For me, it's an easy S tier. Just like I love the flavor of it. Guacamole is incredible, especially when done like right. Just yes, I love it so much.
Okay, so we're pretty much on same terms on this fruit. I guess I never really considered avocado fruit. Avocado. Avocado, sure, we're mostly on the same terms, but I'm going to add a few things that'll lower its rating for me. One, yeah, avocados, I have it in its natural form, especially on toast, too, at the Zoomer Cafe, freaking Waypoint in New York City. So I've had guacamole, too. Guacamole's great. It lost to salsa, though, in the ever famous Splatfest, but I digress. Anyway, avocado. But so the thing that downs it for me, lower to around A tier, probably under red apple, is that one, it's expensive. And after you take out that big ass pit in the middle, there's actually not a lot of avocado in the avocado itself. Its unit to price to ratio of what you get out of it is not really worth it. I like avocado when it's free, like free 99 given to me. My sister makes my guacamole. That's fine. I wouldn't go out of my way to use my wallet for it though.
Okay, but next up, bananas.
Oh, you said like a minion, I know.
Yeah,
I'll try. I'll brace. Okay, I'm good.
No, but this is another S tier for me. I absolutely love bananas. Just like they taste really good. They're really they're really good, and they making like
good. That's a
smoothies,
DK64
really
reference.
Like I usually love like putting like bananas, peaches, and like some like what's it called, like mango nectar together
In the blender?
Yeah. Like with like a little bit of ice cream just to kind of like solidify it, just like add that vanilla to it, and just chef's kiss.
Okay, so again, this is going to be interesting. I pretty much agree with you for the most part. I've even had a lot of banana shakes and smoothies in my life too, especially over like 5 years ago when I did my my printing press secretary job. Having banana shakes was easy travel and easy good filling food. I'm going to be honest though. This is going to be an interesting take. I've eaten so much banana in my life, I'm actually kind of tired of them. Banana, in my opinion, is one of those fruit tastes that gets overwhelming, and I kind of drop it like a hot potato out of my life. Like, I've mentioned other fruit flavors don't get old. Banana, to me, sort of does get old. So, in that case, I know. But we're not all gonna agree here. But banana for me gets actually B tier for banana. It's a great fruit. Don't get me wrong. And it's easy. You just peel it off. You eat it. It's quick and easy.
That's the other thing that's just really great about it. I think that's the main reason why so many people.
That's true.
Like, pick up bananas.
You don't actually have to wash a banana. That's true. You don't have to rinse it off or paper towel it off. That is 100% true.
And you don't have to refrigerate it either.
Though, yeah, that's also a blessing and a curse, though. I find bananas go bad on me a lot. I don't know whether it's my kitchen atmosphere, but I find that bananas go bad on me more often than they stay good. So maybe I just have B for bad experience with bananas. Again, I do try and like the fruit for what it's worth. It is easy to eat. It's quick and easy, but I think the taste gets tiring, and it falls off L plus ratio.
Okay, but then I guess next up, blackberry.
Blackberry.
I think I tried this like once in my life. I can't remember for sure. I don't think I remember actually liking it though, if I remember right.
I'm muted, but same.
Yeah, no, like I think if I remember right, I think it was just like very bitter. I think if I remember it is.
No,
I don't know.
it's actually the opposite. I've had a few more. Don't eat blackberry a lot. It's actually the opposite. Blackberry is way too sweet. Blackberry.
Okay.
It has those lot of balls on it. It has that rounded shape, so its texture's a little weird. Blackberry is way too sweet. It's way too sweet.
Okay, so you know what? I'm just gonna list this as I've never had this then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like if I did have it, I can't even remember.
Remember, that's fine. I haven't had blackberries since I was like a kid, like maybe around my teenhood, but I remember not being a huge fan of them. Blackberry jelly is like, again, usable and okay. It probably saves it from F tier, but blackberry is definitely getting bottom of C tier. Blackberry I would not go out of my way for. At all. I didn't even heard of this before I looked up this. I don't even know what a current is, so this is my first never had this. I don't even know what the fuck this is.
Actually, can we just like put all of the currents in here? I see.
Yeah. Apparently they come in Pokemon game color flavors. Yeah. There's red current, yeah, and white current, yeah.
Okay, so then blueberries. Okay.
Yes, blueberries.
Yeah, no, blueberries are sweet, but also I feel like they do have like a little hint of bitterness.
Tartness, yeah, they do have tart to them. Yes, they do.
Yeah. Funny enough, I don't know if a lot of people like to do this, but I actually like to put blueberries in cereal sometimes.
No,
like,
my dad does that. My dad hella does that.
Yeah, like I mix it together with like some blueberries together with like honey bunches of oats, and that goes together so well.
Yeah, you're literally my dad.
Oh God, I feel old.
I know, right?
But yeah, no, I usually like whenever I try fruit, I do want the fruit to be at least kind of sweet and just like, I don't know, like blueberries aren't as like, I guess they're not like as accessible to eat like as bananas are, and with red apples you just rinse it once and then you can just like eat it all. I mean, you could do the same thing with blueberries, but just
blueberries require picking, yeah, and you have to just, drain them under the water. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
There's a few other fruits on the list which you have to drain underwater the same way, which I like better. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So like, but still, yeah, no, because of like it's kind of like tart flavoring and just like it's not really as good for like smoothies or like other like combos. Like I think I would probably put it. Where am I gonna put it? I'm kind of conflicted, either like A or like upper B. I'll put it at upper B for blueberry, but I might change it.
All right, so here's my experience with blueberry. Actually, like I said, my parents like them, but here's actually the secret. The blueberries from the store are dog shit. The blueberries grown in your own backyard are actually phenomenal. So, living up to the New Jersey Garden State, my mom is actually really good at gardening, and she grows blueberries in our own backyard. Now, the ones that naturally come from the ground that doesn't go through any store processing, absolutely great. The ones that come from the store, absolutely tasteless and dog shit, like I said earlier. So, blueberries ends up like right in the middle for me. They probably get low B for me.
That's actually kind of funny because I think I've noticed like sometimes depending on the store, like the blueberries that we get are pretty
tasteless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, like whenever I get them from Whole Foods on the way home though, like those are usually those.
Since Whole Foods is an upscale ritzy place, I can imagine their blueberries being better. Yeah. I can actually imagine that. But yeah, blueberries from my actual mom's own garden absolutely slap. But any others, or at least any one of those I tasted from a common store, absolute nightmare.
Okay, so next up we got cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
Oh, God. I think like of all of the like the melons that we have here, cantaloupe is probably my favorite of them all. Just like
of all the melons, okay. Well, we're gonna disagree later, but okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, no, we agree to disagree, but yeah,
sure.
No, just I love like the sweet flavoring of the cantaloupe. Just like it's very easy to put together. Just like cut up the fruit and just like eat them in slices, and it's kind of convenient, just like holding it by like the skin and everything. And I can't remember if I've ever had it as like part of like a smoothie, but I feel like this definitely goes well with like a mix with like a yogurt mix, like a yogurt fruit mix. It's just really sweet, and just like I'm always down for like sweet fruit. I think I would put this at the I put this at the top of A actually. above red apple for me.
Okay, well, I'm very close to you. I'm actually bottom of a cantaloupe. Yeah, I have a lot of experience with cantaloupe. Fun fact, that's actually one of the names of the islands on Yoshi's Tropical Island, the Mario Party board. It's cantaloupe and watermelon. Yep. Anyway, I have experience with cantaloupe. I haven't had cantaloupe in a while, and I've had its brother honeydew, which we'll get to a lot later, too. But yeah, I've had my fair share of cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is good old reliable. It's not the most, like, tastiest melon out there. It's not the most tastiest fruit out there, but it is hella reliable. It is always a good time whenever you have it, so I can definitely give it bottom an A. And I don't get tired of it, so I can definitely give it bottom an A for that.
Okay, so now we're getting to the controversial one on the list.
Yeah, oh boy. Oh boy, I'm right here with you, homie.
No, like sometimes you feel like a nut.
Yeah, that you can play with outside.
Yeah, no, just like coconut. I know like a lot of people just don't like the texture of it. Really, that's
I
like
know.
the main issue. But like I'm totally fine with it. Like
as fellow Almond Joys lover, yes, we are.
I kind of like the contrast of it. Like when you like have it put together with like chocolate or like some other like sweet treats. I'm not a fan of coconut water like that. I cannot stomach that.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to move on to. Coconut made into other things, like Almond Joy, is absolutely godlike. The actual fruit itself is a pain in the neck. It's hard to crack open. You get a little milk out of it, and to peel off the sides and actually eat the coconut itself is also you got to like get like a knife and like scrape it off. It is probably the most pain in the neck fruit to eat on this list, probably. But it's made into some great stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've
coconut ice pops, coconut, Almond Joys. You never actually had the fruit itself.
Yeah, no.
I've tried it before. It's a pain in the neck. You almost have to be a monkey to eat it yourself.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I wouldn't put it like up in like S or A tier. Like I could definitely like live without it, but I still think like it really adds like a little kick to like certain like treats that you can find, like like Almond Joys.
Almond Joys. I know.
I like the variety with it.
I know. Me and you and the 3 other people in the universe.
So like I think I'm gonna also put this one in B tier, but
I know, it's very close. I'm probably going to put it B. Well, again, our lists are a little different. I'm going to put it above blueberry, below banana. Coconut is made into more stuff I like better than blueberry. Blueberry is overall the easier fruit to eat, but coconut is made into a lot more stuff I like better than blueberry. Because blueberry is what made into like cobbler and stuff. They're okay and stuff, but now coconut, as we know, slaps. Okay.
Okay, so cherry.
Good old cherry.
Yo, actually, chocolate-covered cherries are probably one of my favorite, like, candy treats just out there.
Cherry-flavored Pop-Tarts, godlike tier.
God, I haven't had Pop-Tarts in such a long time.
Where's the kid in heart in you? Come on, man.
Oh, you know what? Cherry pie.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, Hugh Neutron, of course, dude. Jimbo. Oh, yeah.
I love pies. Pies are incredible. But yeah, no, cherries. Yeah, no, just like always so good. Like I always appreciate having them like just like to top off like that excellent vanilla sundae.
Yep, Shirley Temples. Yep.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. No,
I'm gonna put cherry S tier. I have no reason not to put cherry S. Probably low S tier, but I have no reason not to. I love a lot of cherry flavored things and cherries themselves.
Yeah, if I were to pick, I think I would just put it in A tier.
That's perfectly fine.
Between cantaloupe and red apple.
That's perfectly fine.
All right, so cranberry. I know cranberry has like a lot of great like nutritional value. Like
it does.
Yeah, just like I know, just like when it comes to like bladder health, like it's really good. And just like, but like the thing is, it's just so fucking bitter. I can't eat just like flat cranberry juice. I always have to put in like a drop of cranberry juice and the rest of it water.
What, the rest of it water? Oh my god, yeah. And what about say Sprite cranberry, dude?
Oh my
LeBron,
god.
think of LeBron James, dude. Oh my god.
Oh god.
All right, so my experience with cranberries, if you don't mind me overtaking. My experience with cranberries, I've had the natural fruit itself, and I've had a few things it's made into, like cranberry juice, and more importantly, cranberry sauce on the good old Thanksgiving. My mom makes phenomenal cranberry sauce, like amazing homemade cranberry sauce, and I like cranberry juice. The last time I went on a trip to Chicago, the last time I went on a trip, the hotel we stayed at had free cranberry juice in its sitting room. I was like, yes, dude, I'm at home. And the cranberries itself I like too. So yeah, they can be bitter, and yeah, I guess they're just an acquired taste. They're not like they're not like an easy recommended fruit. But I love cranberries. Cranberries either will get a high A or a low S from me. I like cranberries.
No, I honestly like I completely forgot about like cranberry sauce like for Thanksgiving. So for that reason, I know we're on complete opposite ends of the spectrum on cranberries. Apparently, I just
Okay.
I just
You hate
can't.
cranberry sauce.
Yeah, well,
It's
no, no, no.
okay.
I do like cranberry sauce. Just like with when it comes to just like cranberries, I actually can't even recall if I actually tried just cranberries, just like
The
plain
the
cranberries.
crane. Yeah.
Yeah, but like cranberry sauce is great. Cranberry juice, it's too bitter. I can handle it in like small doses, again mixed with water. But I do appreciate like the positive like the benefits of it like health wise. So I think for that reason I'm just gonna put it at the top of C above apricot.
Nice.
No, I know.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, take it away.
Yeah, so dates. I actually honestly can't even remember the last time I even had this, so I think I'm actually gonna have to just put this in. So I've never had this.
I'm pretty much the same. My dad eats dates sometimes, but I've never. Yeah, I'm the same. I've never really had it.
And then actually honestly the next two I haven't really had any of, or at least like
Okay, that's fine.
well actually dragon fruit. Actually dragon fruit I think I did have. I know they have like those refreshers at Starbucks. Like they have like a
The
dragon fruit.
refreshers.
I know dragon fruit mango refreshers. So
It's okay.
like I do really love that drink, but I'm not really sure if that's enough to like really like have like a fully informed view of dragon fruit. So I'm just gonna put that as never.
All right,
had
so
it.
we're gonna put the funny Super Mario Sunshine fruit durian. Yeah, I've never had it. I've heard
Yeah.
interesting stories about its smell when you cut it open, but okay. But I've actually have experience with dragon fruit. It's actually a very recent experience. So I've always had dragon fruit flavored things like juices. There's also the Taco Bell flavored dragon fruit, I think soda or something. Gilligan was telling me about. I never actually had that one. There was also a Snapple flavored dragon fruit. So I'm gonna pop up on screen now in the edited YouTube video. There was actually did you know that Snapple made 4 flavors based off of elements from like the 4 elements of the world: earth, water, wind, and fire.
Oh, no.
They actually have various fruits, and the fire one is based off of dragon fruit, and it was pretty damn good. And I finally had real dragon fruit actually just this past weekend, actually. I actually bought, just for this tier list, because dragon fruit was always so close by, I wanted to actually eat dragon fruit, and I got to taste it. Dragon fruit's very interesting. It has like this really interesting melony berry flavor, but it's not like full force. It's almost like, it's very subdued. It's like you take a bite of dragon fruit, you feel the flavor welling up on your tongue, but then it doesn't like fully come to form. It's almost like mystical, like a dragon itself. It's like you see like a rare sighting of its flavor. It's hard to explain. It's not as tasteful as a fruit as you may come to think of its name or how it looks. It looks like cookies and cream ice cream. Yeah, it's interesting. Again, dragon fruit's made into some really good stuff, like the Snapple Fire flavor, and the Taco Bell soda, and the dragon fruit juice itself. It's close. I don't know. At the end of the day, though, I'm probably gonna put a bottom of B. The actual fruit itself leaves actually a lot to be desired. It's interesting for such a pronounced fruit.
Figs.
Yes.
I don't have much experience with figs. I mean,
Same.
Fig Newtons.
Yeah, I never had its actual fruit form. I've only had Fig Newtons.
Yeah, no, but Fig Newtons are really delicious.
Fig
I'm
Newtons are a
always down for
great
those.
C tier for me.
Yeah, no, honestly, like whenever it comes to like foods that like that you eat to like help you go, you know, just like no, I know. Just like I feel like figs are definitely the best of the bunch. Like prunes are all right, but I feel like figs definitely taste better. Like and well, then again, then you also have raisins that you could potentially have. But like when you want something that'll be like maybe like a little bit more filling, figs are definitely a better choice. I think I would put figs.
Again,
Yeah.
I don't have experience with the fruit. I just know Fig Newtons, and I'm not really a fan of Fig Newtons, so they get middle of C.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'll put it at the top of C. I did actually have like, I think I actually did have a dish from like a bakery recently that had figs kind of mixed into like the meal. It was kind of like a salmon.
Salmon?
It was like a fresh salmon like tartine, I think it was called. It's like this French bakery kind of thing, and just like the only thing is though, like the figs didn't really add anything to it, like not really like any flavor or anything. So I'm just like, okay, it's just like, why even have it here? So like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't really great either. So I'll just leave it at C.
Okay.
Gooseberry.
I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Okay, good. We're not alone.
Okay, grapefruit.
Speaking of divisive fruits, is freaking grapefruit.
Yeah,
Grapefruit is a ride or die fruit for the world, apparently.
yeah. Unfortunately, grapefruit will actually just downright kill me, so I actually have to put it in F.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry.
right, your stomach. That's right. Oh my lord.
Yeah. No, like these things are acidic as fuck.
They are, and they're sour as fuck. And oh my gosh, it really tests your mettle of man.
Yeah, I know. So just it's no. I'm never eating that again.
Like cranberry juice, I like grapefruit juice also, and I've had the actual chopped up fruit itself too. Sometimes without any even like little douse. Sometimes you put a little douse of sugar on it to make it a little better, and then it like really slaps. But I've had pure grapefruit before too. So I'm actually gonna put this probably. Oh, where would I put it? I'll probably put it below blueberry in B. It would probably go there. Again, grapefruit just only made into a few things I like, but I actually like the fruit itself. It's a very interesting experience. It doesn't get boring because grapefruit is, again, such an interesting fruit itself, being the powerhouse it is of acidity. Also, you can warm one up and do something with it.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Red grapes. I have not had red grapes in a while. Actually, a lot of things on here I've kind of like avoided and not had for a while because of like, like issues with like acidic foods and whatnot. Red grapes are acidic. White grapes are safe. So I've had white grapes.
Wait, really? I thought red grapes were the sweet ones, but okay.
No, the red ones are the acidic ones. Actually, pretty much any. I think it's just like any fruit that's like red. If you have like a red variant or a green variant, it's usually the red ones that are more acidic. The apples are like the only exception, with the green apple being the
but like apples, red grapes are sweet and white grapes are more the sour kind. I'm not messing that up, am I? Right?
I can't remember. Honestly, like it's been so long since I've had red grapes that like, God.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I feel bad because I know I've had red grapes like when I was younger, but it's been so long.
Okay.
That I can't even recall what they even.
Well,
taste
as
like,
someone who has red grapes at least in his 20s, I can remember. Red grapes are the sweet one. Like red apple, they suffer from the same flaw. Red grapes make your teeth way too sticky. Now, I don't mind red grapes for their sweetness, but they make your teeth way too sticky. So I'm gonna probably put them at the bottom of A. White grapes, I'm gonna move a little ahead, but you can of course catch up. White grapes, their sour brother, again, like green apple, are delicious. I love white grapes so much. I'll always go out, I call them green grapes sometimes. I will always go out of my way to eat some green grapes. Those are fucking yummy. And yeah, and grape juice and grape jelly and all that other stuff slaps. So yeah, overall the grape family is great. They're up here, but red grapes suffer from the same flaws that red apples do, and I apparently like green fruit better than red fruit.
Okay. Also, I changed the title for like the bottom line to just never had / for gore.
For gore.
And then okay, so white grapes. I legit really like white grapes. I think the only reason my family doesn't really get them is that like it's always like in too big of a bunch for us to like finish all of it.
Oh my god! But you could eat them all in one sitting if you're me.
No, I know. You know what? If we ever buy a huge bunch from Costco, I'll bring it to the next meetup.
Again, our tiers are a little different, but yeah, white grapes are above red apple, below cherry for me, so we're pretty much agreed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Kiwi. This one just it's another sour fruit, but with this one it's not like.
Wait, kiwi is sour?
Well, or actually sour.
No, I have the opposite experience. Kiwi is the first F tier fruit for me. I thought kiwi is way too sweet.
Okay. So or maybe my test.
Are you for goring again, dude? I maybe. So I'll start this one off if you don't mind. Yeah, kiwi. No, kiwi absolutely sucks. I've had it a few times in my childhood. It absolutely sucks. The seed texture in the middle you see there is way too like it gets in your teeth too much. The seed texture is unappetizing to eat. The fruit itself is way too sweet, and strawberry kiwi is the worst Snapple flavor of all time. So this fruit is a hardcore F for me. I will never consume it ever again in my life.
Okay, so it can be either tart or sweet. Okay, 'cause, like,
Okay.
I could have sworn I remember having like some kiwis that were like a little bit on the tart side or like a little bit on the sour side, but like
Thanks for
no,
informing us. Then apparently Maple and I had two different experiences. I've only eaten the sweet ones, and I don't like them at all. And strawberry kiwi is still the worst apple flavor. I stand by that.
okay, yeah, no, I think any drink that's like kiwi flavored, I don't think I've had. I don't know if I'd even want to.
You
Like
don't. You don't.
I will agree with Matt though that like the whole seed texture is just it's not pleasant. So I think I would put this in C tier. Okay, next lemon.
Oh, good old lemon and its brother lime. Let's take it away.
Oh god, just I remember those old Sprite commercials with
Yeah.
the lemon
Lyman.
subliminal messaging.
Yeah, word.
Lemon.
Lyman.
Okay, but yeah, lemon. Life goes through lemons, make some lemonade. So yeah, lemons. Despite what I've said before about like not really liking sour fruit or tart fruit quite as much as sweet fruits, lemons and to a degree lime are kind of the exceptions because there's like lemon goes well with like so many different foods.
Yeah.
You could like drizzle it on so many different things. Like I love calamari so damn
Yeah, oh
much.
yeah.
And
Oh, us fish eaters,
like,
absolutely.
and like lemon on calamari. Oh god, it's so fucking good.
Yep.
And then like not even to mention just like lemon flavored candies.
Yup.
When,
Lemon heads are one of my all-time favorite candies. I put them on S tier on my candy tier list. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yep.
Like whenever it comes to like Skittles or
Yup.
I think they have, like,
Starburst.
these-
Everyone always disowns the lemon Starburst. I feel so bad for it.
I don't understand that. Like
I don't either.
Whenever it comes to like fruit flavored candies, I actually the one flavor that I usually am just not crazy about and will not go for is actually orange.
Interesting.
I do not like orange flavored candies.
Interesting and fair. I understand.
Though I do like I do like orange, but still we'll get on that later. But
Yeah.
but lemon just goes so well with like just about anything. Even if like you don't want to like have like a full on lemonade, like just pouring in a few drops into a drink just like gives it that extra kick instead
Absolutely.
of just having plain water. Just,
But like you said, shout out to lemonade and shout out to lemon ice pops, which I've been eating too recently, especially during the nice summertime.
Yep.
And I like to, lemon itself, I like to chomp into too. I actually love lemon so much. My family loves lemon to death. We're a bunch of lemon eaters. We eat into the lemon itself and just eat it like straight up.
Yeah, no, actually, like, I mean, despite what I've said, like, I can't really have lemon too often,
Yeah.
unfortunately, because of health reasons. So despite that, I'm still gonna put lemon at the bottom of A tier for me.
Lemon will get the pretty much. Yeah, actually, no. Lemon gets the top of S. I was thinking it was gonna go below green apple and in the middle chair, but no, lemon gets the top of S. Lemon outbeats apple for me. Crazy, I know, but lemon is just fucking lemon, dude.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, now it's
then-
brother lime.
Okay, now lime. Okay, lime. I'm actually gonna put lime above lemon.
Wow.
Just like, yeah, no, like whenever it comes to fruit candies, I fucking love.
That's true. Lime Skittles,
Holy
yeah, and
shit.
lime hard sucking candies. True. True.
Lime Skittles.
Yeah,
lime Swedish Fish.
Yeah.
It's like I don't even know if they have lime Starburst. If they did have that,
They don't.
I would just I
know.
would take a whole bag of those.
I know.
Holy shit. But you know, and then just like. Yeah, and then just like anytime like you've had like Coke Lime, like I think I had that back in the day when I used to drink soda a lot more, and
Yep.
just like I love that shit.
Yep.
And key lime pie.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
fucking god.
Oh yeah, baby.
I just cannot. I cannot get enough of that. Actually, you know what? Fuck. I mean, it's also another thing. It just like it also just adds that kick to water. Like if you ever
It
want
does,
to have
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Lime is good for garnishing a beverage also. Yeah, absolutely. It's no slouch in that.
Yeah. So you know what?
So for me, I'm going to put lime actually
Yeah.
top of A. It's going to go ahead of red apple, below white grapes. The only thing that sets it apart from lemon for me is lemon as a whole, like just eating straight up is more enjoyable than eating lime for me. Eating lime straight up it's okay, but lemon straight up is like better. That's the only thing that really separates them. Again,
Yeah.
S to the top of A is very close. Like these 5 fruits and lime are very close to one another. Don't let their separation think they're far. These are very close, and then there's red apple.
Okay, so next, lychee.
Lychees, yeah.
Lychee or
So yeah, it's more of an Asian fruit. I've never really had it straight up. I've only had it in the extremely expensive Pepsi you can get from the Asian food stores. I'm not going to count that as part of me having it. I've never really had it.
Yeah, no. Like I can't. Oh boy. Oh
Oh
boy,
boy,
we got ourselves a mango right
a
here.
mango. Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, your sister names themselves after this fruit.
Yep. No, just like I honestly with her on this, and just the fact that like mangoes are just top tier. Mango is at the top of my fruit tier list. I love
Ooh,
mango so much.
unbelievable bias. Can't believe it.
No, but just like it tastes so I love just how sweet it is. It's not like overpowering, but
Yeah.
it's no, but
Mango
just like
makes a bunch of good stuff like iced teas and lemonade also. Like yeah, mango is absolutely great. Mango
I
ice cream or whatever you wanted or you ever wanted.
no, mango gelato.
Oh, fancy gelato.
Snapple's mango madness.
Yes. Snap. Yep. So it's a great fruit. Don't get me wrong. It's actually going to go above red apple just for everything it makes and everything it stands for. The only thing that keeps it out of like the upper godlike echelon for me, it's a pain in the dick to cut. There's that flat disc-shaped middle that you can't eat in mango, and it's a dick to cut around. That's the only thing really holding it back from the absolute upper echelon for me. But dude, everything else about mango 100% true. The mango Pop-Tart was god tier actually. The mango Pop-Tart was actually fucking phenomenal. Like damn.
Oh, also dried mango. That's also just like really great stuff.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So next up, we've got nectarines.
I'll start out by saying that's the poor man's peach.
Yeah, no, that I agree with you on that one. Nectarines are still really good. Like another like really sweet fruit. Like really easy to deal with. They're just like really small fruit. Just quickly rinse them off. Just like bite into them, and they're just really they're a lot easier like on the mouth. Like when it comes to like eating them,
They do
easier than apples. Yeah. So,
but they do not. Unfortunately, they're way more juicier and messier than peaches, and they don't have the exact same light like delicate flavor, and they're not as versatile as peach. I know I'm spoiling the future list fruit, but nectarine is the cousin of peach. So.
Yeah, no. Like I agree with you on that. So like nectarine,
I'm putting it above grapefruit, below blueberry. At the end of the day, it's still a fruit I don't mind eating at all, and I probably wouldn't get tired of it even more than blueberries or above. But again, it's not really versatile as a fruit. You don't really see it much in juices. It's peach beats it out any day. Peach clears it any day of the week. I guess I'm a little more harsher towards it, but then again, I like its older brother a lot more. But we'll get to that bridge in 4 more fruits.
No, I hear you.
Okay, good old orange.
Orange. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, again, just acidic.
Right.
Fruits, right. So I can't enjoy it. But whenever I do get the chance, sometimes like I'll just be like, fuck it. I'll just have like some orange juice this morning every once in a blue moon, and I'm not too crazy about eating like the orange itself.
The orange itself is definitely a learn to love fruit. Yeah, you have to open up its skin. Then you have some of the white pulp inside that sort of gets in your teeth too.
Yeah.
But man, fresh oranges do slap. Though I've had fresh oranges recently, and they do slap, but they are a little bit of a work to get to.
Yeah. Especially like when you're able to get like fresh orange juice like straight from the fruit.
Yeah.
Like oh god, it's just like wait.
Orange soda, orange candy is also really good. Shout out to them.
Above coconut.
I'm actually literally going to do the same. You literally read my mind.
No, see, I know I've had this like a few times, but I honestly can't remember the flavor of it, so I can't really score it.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm sort of the same. I've only really remembered papaya like juices, and I don't really want to base it off of that. Like, yeah, I've had the real fruit papaya before, but it has been a while. I'm actually in a rare chance. I'm actually gonna put it in. I've never had this, even though I kind of have, but I don't want to fully. I haven't had it in like a recent decade, so yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then passion fruit.
Oh, this one's gonna be interesting for me.
I've had this in drinks. But
yeah, same.
I can't. I've never really had it like on
the actual
its own.
fruit. I know this is gonna be so weird. I've never had the actual fruit, but I love the Sabor brand passion fruit drink. I do. Like fuck.
Yeah, I do really enjoy like a lot of the stuff that has passion fruit in it, but I don't know if that's because of the passion fruit or the
Or
other
because of the
things that are in
processing.
there. Yeah, yeah. So like I also can't really score this one.
I'm gonna buck that trend. I'm gonna score. I'm just gonna put it above nectarine. I haven't had the fruit itself, but I love the fruit juice though. Oh my gosh. So I'm again maybe not 100% honest, but I'll just put it above nectarine and just call it a day.
Okay, so Matt, you ready to nut?
Oh, I'm ready to nut. So yeah, I'll lead off this conversation. So peach is the greatest fruit of all time. Peach is the absolute greatest fruit of all time. I'll explain my history with this fruit. So besides eating a lot of peaches as a kid, so my parents were part of a swim club, like one of those, not like super high-end ritzy swim clubs, but it was a swim club over in Hackensack, a town you know, that they were like, they weren't like a common swim club. They were like, you had to be a member, and they had like a ritzy clubhouse where you can play pool and go to like, and have like a bar where they made like burgers and pizza and all that. And the only kid drink they would really have there that wasn't alcohol or whatever was peach Snapple. So you either had to be a peach or a lemon Snapple lover, and which I did. So basically what I'm trying to say is I drunk a lot of peach Snapple as a kid, and I love the fruit itself. Don't get me wrong. Moving on to the fruit itself, phenomenal fruit. It is absolutely juicy. It is absolutely delicious. It never gets old. I love it to death. It is made into a bunch of versatile stuff: peach iced tea, peach Snapple slaps, peach pie, absolute slaps. Peach slices you can just have. It's the greatest fruit of all time. Just take it away from here while I recollect my thoughts.
Yeah, no. Like I totally agree with you on pretty much just all points. Just like whenever I go to like Panera Bread, they have these smoothies that are like
Panera
peach.
Bread. Oh,
Yeah,
I actually have to like them.
know.
I have to still. Oh God, they actually serve a peach smoothie. Damn, I have to
Yeah,
go there. Fuck you.
yeah. They have a peach blueberry smoothie
Oh.
with almond milk, and it's so good. Just like God, my God.
Oh yeah, the KFC specific soda, Greased Lightning, was peach flavored. That is also true.
So like, there's that. Just like
There's an Oscar nominated song about it. Well, Emmy nominated song about it from the Mario movie.
Just like peach drinks. I know you already mentioned it. Like whenever I get
Feel free to mention it again, homie. I can talk about this fruit all day. Again, the fruit never gets old. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, like I will join you in putting it in S tier. I do love bananas and like the other fruit that I have up there a lot, though. It'll be at the bottom of S, but still, like everything in S here is just incredible.
That's fair. It'll reach the top of my tails. Also, funnily enough, peach will eventually be the emoji for a certain body part I would learn to love too in later in my life. So I guess it was always meant to be.
Oh yeah, and then not to mention peach candies.
And the iconic video game character, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so next up.
Next up.
So no. But before we just like continue this nut test. Okay, so pear. Okay, I feel like a lot of people just kind of like overlook pear.
They do. This is a hella underrated fruit.
But like I actually really love the texture of pear.
I do too.
It's not as like hard or crunchy as apple. But
no, it's not.
It's like just as sweet, but not overpoweringly sweet. Just like and like my sister always gets like what is it, like a pear nectar juice, which is really good. Just like honestly, I would put this. Fuck. Like actually, I might actually consider putting this in S or at the very top of A.
I'm gonna be close to you. I'm very tempted. I'm gonna put it.
I'll put it at the top of A for now.
Oh, I would have a pear over red apple, even though red apple sort of makes more things I eat than pear. Because again, pear sort of gets shafted. I mean, there's pear juice, but you don't see pear candies a lot. I don't know. I feel like pear itself in the universe is just underrated. I wish the universe did more things with it. I feel like pear candies would slap, and maybe pear apple sauce, like if you mashed up pear.
I think the flavor isn't like so strong that it would like
That's
translate
true.
well.
That's true. That's true.
But still, we get to enjoy it like from the actual fruit, and I honestly really love it. Actually, one thing that I've seen some places have is like a chicken Caesar salad
With pear on
like
top?
with like
Oh.
diced pear inside, and
Oh.
like that slaps so hard. My God.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so again, I maybe not even follow my own rules, but at the end of the day, yeah, Apple makes more things I consume, but when it comes to pear versus red apple itself, like I'm talking about red apple, when it comes to pear versus red apple myself, I'll choose the pear. I fucking love pear, you underrated son of a gun, you. Okay.
Okay. Persimmon. I don't know if I've ever had this.
I have not. I didn't even know there's a fruit called this. I'm now thinking the Gen 7 Pokemon is named Persimmon because it's holding one of these. Okay.
Oh boy, I have a pen. I have a pineapple.
Stream's
Pineapple
over.
pen.
Stream's over. God damn it. Oh boy.
Oh boy. But yeah, no. Like pineapples are really good too. Like I know I've mentioned like how like acidic fruit just like aren't going well for me, but just like pineapple is like one of those fruit that I'm just like fuck it. I can't give this shit up. Like this is too good. Yeah, no, just like it's like it's really hard to describe. Just like it like the flavor is just it's sweet but tart at the same time.
Yeah,
but
it almost has like a spiky flavor to it if you get my drift. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Just like the tartness of it doesn't really mask the sweetness of it though, and just like it's like the perfect combination to like go with just like some of my other favorites. Like it goes so well with like bananas and mangoes. Just
yeah,
like,
it's a great fruit to have in a fruit salad. Oh my god, it's not a fruit salad if you don't have pineapple in it.
Yeah, no, exactly. For this one, I think I'll put it just above nectarines and below red apples.
Okay. Yeah, again, our nectarine is different. So, yeah, I'm actually above pear, below mango. My pineapple's near the top of A. So, yeah, pretty much the same thing. The only thing that keeps it from being the upper echelon is actually preparing the actual fruit pineapple is a little bit of pain in the neck. You have to get past all the spikes, you have to chop off the upper part, and you have to carve it in a certain way that gets the pieces off. So, it's a little bit of a pain in the dick. So, it stops from being the upper echelon. But when you do get the pieces off, yeah, pineapple slaps.
It's really good in like fruit cups. I think you can get those.
Oh, absolutely you can.
With like a mix of like peach slices and pineapple.
Yo,
and then not to mention just like having that on a nice like Easter ham or like Christmas ham.
Yep, my dad does that all the time. Yep, you were right there with me, homie. And of course, we can't forget the famous iconic cartoon character that lives in one.
No, of course. Okay.
Alrighty.
Then plums. I have not had these in such a long time, and hey, it's that other fruit that's really good for if you gotta go.
And it has to go in F tier for me.
Really?
Yes, I am not a fan of plums. Like the kiwi, it shares the pretty much spot with. Plum is way too sweet, and I don't like the texture. It is way too soft and mushy when you bite into it. Plum is weird. I feel like I'm holding when I hold plum. I know this is gonna be a weird complaint, but when I hold plum, I feel like I'm holding like a delicate baby that's head is just gonna be squished. I feel weird holding a plum.
Screaming squid. Oh god. Okay, but I'm actually not bothered by like how soft it is. Like I don't know. I guess it just makes it like a little bit more accessible. I guess like easier to eat. But I really love fruits that are more on the sweet side. So this one is just like a plus for me. Like I
guess so.
I wouldn't go out of my way to pick this up and eat it, like compared to like some of the other fruits.
I know you enjoy your placement. Now plum is F tier for me. I don't like the texture. I don't like how soft it is. I don't like really the taste itself. The whole fruit can just freaking go. It's not made into anything I really like. This whole fruit can go. I never have to encounter it again in my life. It sucks. It sucks.
Okay, then pomegranate. Like I think I've had this like in a drink. I don't think I've ever actually.
Yeah, I've had ton of pomegranate again, like the passion fruit before. I've had ton of pomegranate juice. I actually haven't had the pomegranate itself.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to remember if what the pomegranate even tastes like because like I haven't had it that often. I'm not sure if I can give this like an actual score.
I'm gonna give it the same score as I did passion fruit. I've drank in the juice, but I haven't actually eaten the fruit itself. But I do like the juice, so that must stand for something. So it can go right next to passion fruit for me.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll just do that too. I'll put it at the bottom of B tier, below papaya. Then pomelo. I have never had this before.
I never had it either, but I realize now the Orange Island in the Pokemon show was named after it also, so hey. That makes sense now. I'm learning all sorts of Pokemon things from fruit names today.
Raspberries. Okay, oh god, actually what was it? A nice fruit salad with like a raspberry vinaigrette dressing.
Yes, raspberry vinaigrette dressing does slap. Yes, it does.
Oh god, no, actually, I think Wendy's actually had that. Like they have like a strawberry blueberry salad, which I know, salad from fast food restaurant. Yeah. But like this particular one from Wendy's, I remember probably being like the actual best salad from a fast food place that I've had.
That's very fair.
I know, like low bar, but it was really good. And raspberries
salad.
It has like a bit of a weird texture to it, just like
the actual fruit itself,
blackberries with like the seeds and everything. But it is a very sweet fruit and one that like I'd be happy to eat, but not one that I'd like seriously like go out of my way to eat it. So for that reason, I think I would put it in the B tier. But then just
raspberry jelly also slaps too, and raspberry pie. Certain raspberry pies slap. It depends. So some raspberry pies do suck though. I've had shitty raspberry pie before. So yeah, it's definitely going to go somewhere here.
I forgot. I've also had peach jam before. And
yes, I have too.
That shit is amazing.
And that fruit can do no wrong. That fruit can do no wrong.
No, it can't.
Probably, I guess, above blue. Oh, it's close. Because I like raspberry Pop-Tarts and raspberry pie better than blueberry pie. Blueberry pie, man. As much as the fruit blue is named, I actually don't really like blueberries like that much. So funny. All right, so I'm gonna do that. I'm actually gonna move dragon fruit down to C just to clear out a few tier lists. So yeah, there we go. That's fine. That's fine as is. Okay.
Funny enough, Matt, like raspberry and blueberry are pretty similar on both of our tier lists.
Yeah, go figure.
Okay, then starfruit.
This fruit looks so fucking cool, but I've never actually eaten it before.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember if
I've never even seen it like chopped up in like any supermarket or wherever. Where I can just buy the pieces already chopped. I've never seen this fruit in real life before.
Mm-hmm.
God, it looks so fucking cool though.
Okay, then strawberry.
Strawberries.
That one. No, just like strawberries are just like really good for like so many different things. Like strawberry banana smoothie.
Yep.
Always slaps.
Yep.
I feel like strawberries can go well in cereal, not as well as like bananas or blueberries can, but
they can. My dad has done it, and I've done it too.
Mm-hmm.
They can.
Yeah. It just kind of depends because like I don't know. I feel like the juices kind of like coming out from like the strawberries kind of clash with like the milk sometimes.
Sometimes it depends because strawberry milk is a thing. They sell strawberry syrup that you can just swirl in milk and make strawberry milk out of it.
Yeah.
Come on, Nesquik, bunny.
Well, yeah, no, and speaking of, like, we have the Splatfest coming up. Like,
strawberry ice cream.
Strawberry ice cream is really good. It is really good, and I'm still on the fence on whether I want to go team vanilla or
strawberry.
Team strawberry.
I don't blame you. When it comes to ice cream, though, vanilla does top strawberry in my opinion. But strawberry ice cream is no slouch. Strawberry shakes, yeah, absolutely.
Yep, strawberry shakes, strawberry smoothies, like all really great stuff. Strawberry yogurt, and just like.
I'm gonna put it above green apple for me. It's actually my third most top-rated fruit, below peach and lemon. I like strawberries a lot. Strawberry Pop-Tarts are absolutely slap. Strawberry Pop-Tart is still the best Pop-Tart flavor of all time.
Oh yeah, and actually chocolate-covered strawberries are also really delicious.
True.
I would put this. I'm gonna put it in A tier between red apples and pineapple.
Okay.
All right, tangerines. This one, well, I guess you could call it, the poor man's orange.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, the poor man's orange.
They are really good, and you know what? Honestly, like the regular fruit, I actually honestly prefer eating like regular tangerines instead of oranges. They're a lot easier to deal with.
They are, admitting that they are.
But still, like, just because of like the oranges, like versatility with just like orange juice and just like lots of other things that can be done with it, I have to keep it below orange.
I do too. Yeah, exactly.
I'll put it below cranberries, but above apricot and C.
Yeah, sort of the same. I guess I was sort of thinking the top of C tier also. I guess it beats out dragon fruit and it's right under grapefruit, which surprisingly is still holding its B tier ranking.
Okay. Next up we've got watermelon. Watermelon's again just like another sweet fruit, like really easy to like chew through. Like it's like very soft in texture, like pears, which is really nice. And I know, I'm a baby. I prefer eating them without the pits, but still.
The seeds, you mean? The seeds.
Well, yeah, the seeds, yeah. Seeds, pits.
Anyway, yeah, watermelon.
But,
yeah, seedless watermelon is always more convenient, but if you have to take out the seeds, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, no, but you know, like I do love the flavor of watermelon. It goes so well in like various juices and candies. I love watermelon flavored candies. Those are
I do
always,
too.
like, top
I do
tier
too.
for me.
Watermelon iced tea and watermelon lemonade, absolutely slap.
Yes. So for this, I think it's definitely an A tier at least. For this one, I think just with like how messy it can be to like put this all together and everything, and just like how how sticky your hands can be.
You're worried about the messiness? I need to get the gif of that guy eating the watermelon like in one mouthful, back and forth. That's me eating watermelon and anime booty.
I think I'm gonna put this lower A tier, like above pineapple but below strawberry.
Again, perfectly fair for you, but watermelon is actually my second, well, at least pretty much probably going to be my second favorite fruit of all time. Watermelon is slap. It's the quintessential summer fruit. It is not summer until you add watermelon. I mean, peach goes too, but it is not summer until you add watermelon. It is delicious. I'm always down for watermelon. Again, anything it's made into candy. I don't think watermelon jelly really exists, but candies, watermelon flavored drinks, absolutely sign me up. I will never get tired of eating this fruit forever.
So next up, I guess we've got honeydew. So this one, it's similar to cantaloupe, but I feel like it doesn't have like nearly as much flavor as cantaloupe does. This one I can kind of do with or without. So
I don't know, this one suffered me. I maybe half agree with you about the flavor, but I like honeydew's texture more than cantaloupe. I know, I think at the end of the day, I actually like honeydew better than cantaloupe. When they're both in fruit salad, I aim for the honeydew first, but then the cantaloupe. I still eat both, but I aim for the honeydew first. So I'm actually going to put honeydew over it. In the same spot in the tier list, but I'm going to put honeydew over it.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm pretty much kind of like the opposite. It's gonna be far and away like
far and
below,
away, huh?
But like but below cantaloupe. Like I do like the texture. I do feel like it's like fairly similar to cantaloupe.
It's
like,
nice. It's nice and smooth.
I'm always fine with that. Like I'm gonna put it in like pretty much like kind of like the middle of B tier, maybe a little bit low. Like above orange but below plum.
Oh boy. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, we're different. We're different in that regard.
All right. So next up, Asian pear. I think I've had these.
I have not.
Had this before.
I am not Asian or a pear.
It's pretty much the same as like your ordinary pear, but it has like a harder texture to it.
Okay.
It's a bit crunchier, kind of like an apple, so to speak.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like this one. If I remember right, I mean, I don't think the flavor was that much different from a regular pear, but I do like how soft the original pear is, so I would inherently put this below that. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm actually going to put it like actually at the bottom of A tier. I know really far away from actual pear, but yeah. No.
That's fine. Again, you have more experience than I do. I'm along for the ride. I've never had this thing.
All right, next up, guava.
So guava is interesting. It's one of those fruits again I've had in multiple juices, but never actually had itself. So I'm probably gonna put it. I'm probably gonna put it in the I've had it in juice area of our tier list. Out of all the fruits and juices, I probably like it the least. I've had guava that's tasted too strong in juice before, but again, it's still good.
Yeah, no, actually, Matt, I'm actually going to be in the same exact boat.
Perfect.
Between like papaya, pomegranate, and guava, I think I'm going to put guava on the bottom. It's still good, but like the acidity, the tanginess is a little too strong for my taste.
Yeah. Again, I've had guava juice that's too strong before. So yeah.
Then okay, then next blood orange.
I've never had it either. I've never had it either. It looks very interesting from the inside, but I've never had it.
I've never had any of like the next four fruit after that.
Same,
Custard
same.
apple.
I've never even heard of. Well, besides kumquat, funny calling people kumquat, but I've never even heard of custard apple before. I thought ground cherry was going to be cherry tomato, but when I looked it up for this tier list, no, it's actually this interesting like fruit that comes in like a paper wrapping that's like its natural skin. It's actually very interesting.
Huh. Actually, I think there are a lot of fruit here at the end that I've never tried, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
knock those out. I've never
Yeah.
had jackfruit. I've
Yep.
never had mangosteen.
Yep.
I've never had rambutan.
Yep.
I've never heard of like half these.
Yeah, except for our last two, obviously. But yeah. Okay, so good. We're all in the same boat. I was hoping maybe you would teach me a couple of things about these fruits, but I can always ask other people at a later date. But yeah.
Similar to lychee. Okay, well we've never had lychee either.
Yeah, word. Which Titus says he has experience with due to being Asian and a West Coaster.
Ah, okay. All right, so raisins.
Raisins.
The food that people like to put unnecessarily in certain foods. Okay, but yeah, no, just like raisins are always just like a real pleasure to like eat. I mean, just like what was it, like a like trail mix, like having nuts and raisins together with like I think some people also like to have like dried cranberries like mixed in with that, and it's always like really good. Like
I'm always down for raisins. I like raisins. I'm always down for them.
Yeah, like I'm always down to like have some of these like from time to time. If anything, it's definitely above C. I can kind of do with or without. I think for raisins, I'll put it.
Raisins are weird because it's a form of another fruit that's not made into as much things as like grapes. So I know it's interesting.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna move green apple up to the bottom of A tier, just to kind of clear up B a little bit. But yeah, raisins. I think I will put. Yeah, raisins. I'm gonna put like a little bit higher up in B, between plum and honeydew.
Yeah, it's gonna go somewhere in B2 because again, unlike the juice fruits we've had that only had in juice, I've actually had obviously raisins IRL. So well, I mean like the actual fruit form itself. So I guess it goes here. Again, I probably like raisins overall more than blueberries, but again, my mom's garden blueberries slap more than any raisin. But blueberries are also made into more stuff I eat, because raisins aren't really made into stuff, because raisins is already a form of another fruit. That's why it's weird to have raisins on this tier list. If raisins should just be considered another form of grape instead of something separate, so it's a little weird.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I'm together with like some like good like butter or like tempeh cream cheese.
That's true. Raisin Bran is a good tier. I can't forget about Raisin Bran. I sort of did actually, but my standing still stands exactly where it is.
Yeah, no. Push the button. Okay, so sour cherries, last one on the list. I don't think I've had this that often, but I don't think I've really had that much of a pleasant experience with sour cherries, if I remember right. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm always down for like sweet cherries, like the regular ones, just like that you get like an ice cream or just like, yeah, but like sour cherries. You know, I don't know. I might not be remembering right because like if I did have it, it was probably a really long time ago. I'm just gonna leave it under 4 gore.
That's perfectly fair. So I've had sour cherries. I haven't had it more recently than normal cherries, but I've had sour cherries. These are the ones that, like, for you can tell from pictures, they're darker, and sour cherries always have pits. They are never pitless. They always have pits. But again, I like them. They're made into decent ice cream flavors because sour cherry is used in ice cream flavors. I know my dad likes that flavor a lot. We have it. It's pretty good. I'll probably just put it. Actually, no. No. Actually, I won't put it right next to cherry. To be honest, I was gonna put it next to normal cherry and be lazy, but no, that's actually not 100% truthful. It's probably gonna go it'll probably go above red grapes. Actually, I'm gonna move it all the way down there because just putting it lazily next to normal cherry, its brother, is not actually fair. They are different in a way. They are the cherry family, but they are different. So yeah, that's actually where it's going to go. But I've had sour cherry. It is still delicious in its own special way. It's almost like the green apple of red apple cherry. That's actually a decent way to describe it. Okay, so in the actual editing for this tier list, I will just pop it up on screen. I'm gonna show the live chat right now, but I'm gonna edit it so it's in the YouTube video itself, just from the picture I'll save. So that's fine.
All right, yeah, no, just like Matt, this was just like a really fun time, just like going through all of these. Like I love so many of these various fruit, and honestly, just like I know like my sound cheesy, but just like of all like the fruit, of all the food groups, like actually fruit is definitely like my favorite of them all, and just like it was really nice, just like getting to like talk this out with you.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, again, we've all had fruit in our life. Who doesn't like fruit? Everyone has one favorite fruit in their life, absolutely. I mean, hey, it gives me a chance to more talk about peach, which is an icon and branding, or somewhat branding for my entire vernacular and content creation. So, I mean, hey. So anyway, well, take it easy, YouTube. We had fun. Enjoy your summer. Enjoy your fucking summer. Get that sexy swimsuit bod out. Eat plenty of fruit.